Every huge success story starts with just one thing, a powerful idea. But let's be real, how many of those amazing ideas actually make it all the way to creating a real-world impact? Today, we're going to dig into how you can turn those big, ambitious ideas into something real, something that lasts.
And let's be honest, getting that first spark of an idea, that's the fun part, right? The real trick is building a bridge from that flash of genius to a business that actually works, day in and day out. So how do you build that bridge so your big idea doesn't just become another what if?
And that right there, that's the real challenge for any innovator. A brilliant idea is just the starting line. The true test is in the execution. It's about wrestling with strategy, finding resources, and timing the market just right to bring that vision to life.
The world we're in today, it's moving at a breakneck pace. The pressure to innovate isn't just about getting an edge anymore. It's literally about survival. Real success doesn't come from one lucky break, but from building a system that can create value again and again. Okay, so with all that pressure, who can you turn to for a guide on this crazy journey? Well, let's meet Treehouse Ventures, a company that was literally built to help solve this exact problem. And right at the core of Treehouse Ventures is its founder, Drew Buick. His mission is so refreshingly simple and clear. He just wants to help other people make a real, tangible impact with their ideas. And look, this guy has the resume to prove it. He's not just some advisor on the sidelines. He's been deep in the trenches as an entrepreneur himself and even as an intrapreneur. That's someone who innovates inside a big company. He's been an investor, a board member. Basically, he's seen this journey from every possible angle you can imagine.
And we're not talking about some fly-by-night operation here. Treehouse Ventures has been officially in the game, helping build businesses since way back in 2009. That's a solid track record of helping people succeed.
So what's the bottom line? What does Treehouse Ventures actually do? Well, think of them as a partner. They team up with entrepreneurs and their teams to give them the tools and the roadmap they need to get from that first idea to real growth and actual value. But how do they pull this off? Well, their secret sauce is a unique methodology they call the Purpose United Framework. This is their strategic map for navigating the tricky parts, managing risk, and turning big ambitions into real results. Now, this isn't just some high-level theoretical stuff you'd find in a textbook. Nope, it's a hands-on system that pulls together the absolute best of modern innovation. You've got design thinking, which helps you really get inside your customer's head, agile, which keeps you flexible and moving fast, and lean startup, which is all about building, testing, and learning as efficiently as possible. This chart is actually a fantastic way to see the journey every new venture goes on. Most ideas start down there in the bottom left corner, super vulnerable, not very effective. The whole game is to move up and to the right, becoming more viable and more effective. The Purpose United Framework is basically the GPS that guides you on that journey, helping you build a team and a process that's totally in sync and focused on results.
And this is where it gets really practical. This is how the framework takes something abstract like risk management and makes it something you can actually do. It's a four-part strategy. First, you actively work to lower the chances of failure. Second, you make your own processes way more effective. Third, you have a solid plan for what to do when things inevitably go wrong. And finally, you wrap it all together in one synchronized, proactive approach.
All right, so that's the theory. The talk is cheap, right? What does this actually look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's dive into how this framework drives real-world results.
Well, a huge piece of the puzzle here is the Treehouse Ventures Internship program. You can think of it as the engine room where all this theory gets put to the test on a whole bunch of different projects.
And the results? They really do speak for themselves. In fintech, an intern team built a working prototype of a price monitoring app in just 6 weeks. In AI security, they were testing brand new cutting-edge tech. And for a sports cleaner brand, they generated almost 4,500 video views in a single month. That's not theory, that's tangible impact. And the scope of these projects is just incredible. One minute they're creating guides to ship medical supplies to Africa, the next they're building marketing plans for a mental wellness gaming company. They're even providing hands-on training to sharpen core skills like sales and communication. Just take a look at this table. It gives you a snapshot of the sheer variety of industries they work in. We're talking seed-stage fintech startups, mature cybersecurity companies, and even next-gen quantum security. This kind of experience means the framework has been battle-tested in pretty much any scenario you can think of. Okay, so we've seen the framework, we've seen the results, but what does it all mean for you? Let's pull this all together and see how it could be your path to making an impact. It really boils down to two clear paths. If you're an entrepreneur, this is a way to hit the accelerator, to get from idea to success faster and smarter, with an expert guide right there with you. And if you're an intern, wow, what an opportunity. You get to jump into real projects, build serious professional skills, and create a portfolio that will make you stand out, no question.
So, at the end of the day, taking a great idea and turning it into something real, it's not magic. It's about having a method. It takes a proven framework, expert guidance, and a whole lot of real-world practice. The path is there. The only question left is, what impact are you going to make?